I'm Alex. This is Code Along with Alex, and let's search items using given predicates in parallel with Rust. So we're going to use the rayon find any and parIter methods to search a vector in parallel for an element satisfying the predicate in the given closure. So if there are multiple elements satisfying the predicate defined in the closure argument of rayon find any, rayon will return the first one found, but not necessarily the first one. So also note that the argument to the closure is a reference to a reference. So 2 ampersands. So see the discussion on std find for additional details about that double ampersand life. So let's create a new cargo project. Search items using given predicate in parallel. And let's change into that directory. And then let's add rayon as a dependency. And we're using version 1.6.1. Quickly save. Cool. Let's open main.rs. Let's add a use statement at the very top to bring in rayon. Prelude. Asterisk. Awesome. Now let's update our main function body, replacing the println macro boilerplate with some relevant variable bindings. So to start, let's do let v equals the vec macro, and we'll just do a vector of integers 2, 1, 9, 3, 8, 11. Next, let's find any element in the vector that equals 9. So let f1, our first find, v dot parIter find any, and then inside find any, we'll pass our closure. So here we need the double ampersand as discussed previously, and we just want to find x equals 9. Awesome. Now we'll just delete that. Okay, cool. Let's do another find statement. Let f2 equals v dot parIter find any, and we'll do another closure with double ampersand. We want to do x modulo 2 equals 0. So x is divisible by 2, and x is greater than 6. Cool. And we do have one of those in our vector, 8. Okay. And then our final find variable, let f3 equals v parIter find any. And just like the last two, we need our closure with the double ampersand. And we're going to try to find x, where x is greater than 8. And in our vec v, we have 2 of those such elements, 9 and 11. All right, so let's find out what these elements actually are. So before we do any assert statements, let's just print out the results using some println macros. I don't know if I need the debug format, but we'll try without to start. I always forget which ones need it, which ones don't. Okay, cool. Let's save this. Do cargo run. See what happens. Print out our values. So we're installing Rayon and some dependencies. And then should print out our vector elements. Except, yeah, I need to do the debug format. Oops. Okay, no biggie. Save that. Run it again. Some 9, some 8, some 9. Okay. Now, let's do some assert statements. Let's see if we get the same results if we run it again, or if we get 11 for the last element. No, we just get 99. Okay. Now let's replace our println macros with some assert EQ macros and just compare our results with some known values. So let me copy this twice just to save myself a little bit of typing. We'll do F1 and compare that with sum, and then 9, reference to 9. Let's do F2, and then sum, and then a reference to 8. Finally, we'll do assert F3 is greater than sum, and then a reference to 8. Because technically, F3 could be 9 or 11. So we don't want to necessarily peg it to some value, like such as 9, because it could be 11. Okay, now let's save these changes, run the code, and now I don't expect any output because these assert statements should just be true, and it should just be a blank output, except let's put in one println Alex rocks. Okay, cargo run. Something's missing. Ooh, missing token in macro arguments. Interesting. Doesn't like that final assert EQ that I have. F3 greater than What is this missing token in macro arguments? I'm not familiar with this. Let's learn something. Interesting. Missing token in macro argument assert. Let's check the docs for assert EQ. See that I'm not making some silly mistake. Interesting. I wonder if it's not allowed to do assert EQ in the comparisons. Yeah, because it seems like we would need to maybe. Yeah, let's try to fix this on the fly. Use std, cmp, ordering. Okay. And let's do let result equals F3, compare, and then sum 8. And then let's replace this. Ordering, not. Is there a not equal? Let's try it out. And then result. Let's see what happens. Yeah, not equals not one. Okay. Assert equal. This should panic, right? I don't think it'll be equal. Interesting. Yes, okay, there we go. Assertion failed, so I was missing an ampersand for the result. Let's do so. Our result should be greater than, actually, than 8. Yes. So let me replace this with greater. So ordering greater and results. And then Alex rocks. Awesome. Okay. Sorry for that slight diversion, but we just needed to use the standard library compare ordering, which I'll share in the video description. So I'm Alex. This has been Code Along with Alex, and we did a quick whirlwind tour of searching items using given predicate and parallel with Rayon. Thanks, and see you next time.